Chapter Surah 12. 1. Alif, Lam, Ra. These are the verses of the book which is quite clear in its message. Comments. For detailed comments on Arabic alphabets, please see the common note number 1. 2. He has revealed Quran in Arabic language on him so that people become wise. 3. He has revealed Quran which is the best of narratives, Qassi. Before this, he was one of the persons who were ignorant. 4. Joseph Yusuf said to his father that he saw that the sun, the moon and the 11 stars were bowing sajidin to him. 5. Joseph's father told him that he should not inform his brother, Ikhwatika, about this dream lest they should plan against him. Satan is certainly and openly inimical to men. 6. Joseph's father added that Rabbi Creator may choose him, Joseph, to tell him of the narratives just as his ancestors Abraham, Ishq, children of Yaqub were told. Thus, Rabbi Creator may show his grace on him. He is all-knowing and wise. 7. It is correct that his brothers may be inquisitive to know so that they may be able to answer questions from others. 8. To their father Joseph and his brother are nearer than them although they are stronger. Their father is in obvious error. 9. They were told that they might kill Joseph or banish him to another land. This will cause their father to be more concerned with them. But thereafter he must become righteous person. 10. One of the gathered people persons advised against killing of Joseph Yusuf and suggested that Joseph Yusuf be cast into a dry well. Maybe some traveler may lift him and take him with himself. 11. They inquired their father as to why he favored Joseph more than them. They were Joseph's well-wishers. 12. He may send Joseph with them tomorrow for an outing and enjoyment. They would take care of Joseph. 13. He answered that he will not be happy for the fear that Joseph may be killed by wolf while they were not guarding Joseph. 14. He answered that if Joseph was killed by a wolf, they will be losers and their strong group will be weakened. 15. They succeeded in taking Joseph with them for the outing. They decided that Joseph be cast into the dry well. Rabbi Creator caused and inspiration intuition in Joseph to the effect that one day he will be able to disclose to them their casting him into the dry well. These persons are not conscious of this inspiration in him. 16. At night, those persons approached their father, weeping and wailing. 17. They told their father that a wolf had devoured Joseph because they had left him to guard their goods, and that they had gone away for racing. They further added that he may not believe what they were saying but they were speaking the truth. 18. They produced Joseph's shirt which had been falsely marked with false blood. Their father said that this will weigh heavily on their souls as he cannot believe their version. He prayed to Rabbi Creator for the safety of Joseph. 19. A caravan passed by that well. The travelers sent their water drawer to fetch water from the well. When the bucket was lowered into the well, the water drawer pulled out Joseph. With Joseph, he went back to the caravan and told them of the good news of finding a young man. The merchants concealed Joseph Yusuf as if he was part of their merchandise. But Rabbi Creator knew about this entire event. 20. The traders sold Joseph for a small price, a few pieces of silver. They had no desire to retain Joseph with them. Adoption of a child. 21. The Egyptian, who had purchased Joseph, told his wife that this boy should be looked after. He may be useful to them. Maybe they adopt him as their son. This is how he arranged for Joseph's stay in Egypt. Wallahu Creator decided that Joseph could learn the meanings of current thoughts and beliefs. People are not aware of the fact that he is the controller of all affairs of the world. Past good acts, future result. 22. After Joseph became major of age, he made him wise and knowledgeable. He was thus rewarded for his goodness. 23. The lady of the house desired that Joseph had physical relation with her. She closed the door. She invited Joseph for physical relations with her. Joseph declined to be so seduced. He said that her husband was his master. He had looked after him well. It will be too serious a wrong on Joseph's part to have any physical relations with her. Joseph prayed for Allah's Creator's protection. 24. That lady and Joseph were thus saved by Rabbi Creator from committing a wrong. Because Joseph was conscious of Rabbi's Creator's grace on him. Joseph was Rabbi's Creator's one of sincere servants. 25. The said lady of the house and Joseph moved forward to open the door. But the lady from behind tore the shirt of Joseph. Master of the house was at the door. When the door was open, the lady complained to her husband that Joseph had tried to molest her. He must be punished for that serious by imprisonment or otherwise. 26. Joseph denied her charge and said that she wanted to seduce him. One of the neighbors intervened to say that if the shirt was torn from front, Joseph was a liar. But if the shirt was torn from behind, the lady was telling a lie. 27. The said person stated that since the shirt was torn from behind, the lady was lying. 28. Master of the house looked at the shirt which was torn from behind. He told his wife that this was her false pretense deception and which was a big lie. 29. Master of the house asked Joseph to step aside. He told his wife that she was in the wrong. He asked her to seek Joseph's forgiveness as she had committed the wrong. 30. The gossip went around in the city and the women said that the chief's wife had tried to seduce Joseph, a slave. She may have been deeply affected by him for making love. They said that the lady was certainly in the wrong. 31. The lady of the house, on knowing about the women's reactions, invited them to her house for a get-together. She handed over to each a knife for cutting the fruits served. Thereafter, she called Joseph to the place where the gathering was. When the women saw Joseph, they were surprised and said that Rabbi Creator had created a perfect man, and that he looked like an angel and not a man on this earth. In astonishment, instead of cutting the fruits, these women cut their fingers instead. 32. The lady accosted the guests to say that this is the man with whom she wanted to have physical relation. But he declined. She asserted that if this man did not have physical relation with her, he will be imprisoned and earn a bad name in the city. 33. Joseph, in the name of Rabbi Creator, said that he would prefer to be imprisoned rather than commit a serious wrong. He sought Rabbi's Creator's protection to save him from yielding to the lady's request. He did not want to become a sinner. 34. Rabbi Creator, accepting Joseph's prayer, averted the wrong to happen. Rabbi Creator hears and knows everything. 35. Considering the circumstances, they decided to imprison Joseph for a period of time. 36. Along with Joseph, 2 persons entered the prison. One told Joseph that he imagined that he was making the wine. The other person told Joseph that he imagined that he was carrying on his head a basket full of eatables and the birds were partaking of the same. They requested Joseph to explain to them these events. They told Joseph that they think of him as a noble man. 37. Joseph told these persons that before the usual meals are served to them, he will let them know, explain to them the meanings of what they had related to him. This ability is on account of Rabbi's Creator's grace, who has educated him in these matters. Joseph also declared that he has nothing to do with people who do not believe in Billahi Creator and the Day of Judgment. 38. Joseph further declared that he would follow the faith of his ancestors, including Abraham, Ishq. He also declared that it will be wrong to associate any partners with Billahi Creator. This is Illahi's Creator's grace that he has given him and others this knowledge. But people do not feel grateful for this. 39. Joseph asked these 2 persons, his companions in prison, keep multiplicity of these personalities with their different opinions, views was better than a single Illah Creator who controls all the affairs of the world. 40. Joseph said that people have given different names to the same personages, deities, and pray to them. They can give no benefits and are mere names. However, it is only Rabbi Creator who can give anything to anyone and to be prayed to. This is obedience to and belief in Wallahu Creator alone, that is the true and correct path. 41. Answering the questions put by the 2 companions, he said that the first will offer wine to Rabbi Creator. As to the second person's query, Joseph explained that he will be crucified so that the birds can eat from his head. This is how Joseph answered the queries of the 2 co-prisoners. 42. Joseph told the first person who was to be freed that he may mention about Joseph to his master. However, Satan caused this man to forget Joseph's request. Resultantly, Joseph remained in prison for some years. 43. The king related to his chieftains what he had imagined, dreamt, vision. He saw 7 fat heifers, black bucks being eaten by 7 thin black bucks heifers. 7 green ears of corn and others dry ears of corn. The king inquired of the chiefs to let him know the meaning of those dreams, visions. 44. The chieftains answered by saying that the king's dreams was not clear. They were not skilled to explain the dream. 45. The co-prisoners of Joseph who had been freed and later on was with the king informed the king that he may be able to explain the king's dream. He wanted king's permission to go away for some time. 46. This man approached Joseph and put across the dream that the king had and requested Joseph to explain to him so that he could go back to explain the same to the king. 47. Joseph explained the dream and said that the person will do cultivation for 7 years continuously. He should save most of it and partake of necessary portion. 48. After that, 7 difficulties will follow during which these, what was saved will be consumed only utilized except some part. 49. That will be followed by 1 year of plentiful rains. In this period, people will make wine from grapes. 50. On hearing this explanation, the king asked that man to bring Joseph to his court. When the messenger met Joseph, he told the messenger to go back to the king and inquire as to what happened to the ladies who had cut their fingers. Of course, Rabbi Creator is aware of the woman's falsehood. 51. The king called these women and inquired of them what had happened to them at that time when they tried to seduce Joseph. The women answers that may Rabbi Creator save them. The truth was that the man had not faulted and they were in the wrong. The chief's wife said now that the truth is out, she admitted that she had tried to seduce him. He is not blameworthy at all. 52. He, Joseph, said that he had not done any wrong to his master during his absence from home. Rabbi Creator guides just persons. 53. He does not consider himself free from blame because a man's soul may incite him. It is the grace and mercy of Wallahu Creator that he had been saved from doing a wrong. 54. The king desired that Joseph may agree to serve the king as a member of his staff, and to which Joseph agreed. 55. Joseph requested the king to place him in a position of trust in charge of the treasury, and that he would discharge his duties honestly. 56. In this way, he empowered Joseph. Joseph tried to know the maximum of whatever he undertook. He recognizes and rewards the righteous deeds and does not let them go unrewarded. 57. He declared that there was no doubt that the reward of hereafter was much better for good and just acts and persons. 58. Joseph's brothers happened to be before him, but they failed to recognize him. But he had recognized them. 59. He, Joseph, provided them with merchandise and other provisions. He asked them to send to him their step-brother, same father but different mother. Joseph told them that he had made full provision for them and that he was a good host. 60. Joseph told them that they must send the brother to him. Otherwise, corn will not be given to them and they will not be allowed to approach him again. 61. They assured him, Joseph, that they will try their best to make their father agree to let his son come before him. 62. Joseph asked his employees to put money into their bags so that when they reach home they see it, they may come back. 63. On reaching home they requested their father that he may send his son with them and assured of his security because otherwise they may not get full quantity of corn. 64. Their father said that he cannot trust them in respect to their brother. They had breached his trust earlier in respect of Joseph. Rabbi Creator is very kind and merciful to all. 65. When they opened the bags, they found that their money was lying intact. They told their father that they cannot expect anything better, free grain, for them. The money was theirs and has been returned to them. They will bring corn for the family and look after their brother. This will be a large quantity of the weight of a camel's load. 66. Father repeated that he will not send their brother with them unless and until they swore in the name of Rabbi Creator. Rabbi Creator for safety and his coming back. Unless they were surrounded and made powerless. When they swore the oath in the name of Wallahu Creator for the safety of their brother, the father said that he trusted Creator who is very merciful. 67. Their father advised them that they will not enter through one gate. They will enter through different gates. He prays to Wallahu Creator that he wills their and their brother's safety. Final decision is Wallahu's Creator's, who protects those who rely upon him and those who relent on their wrongs. 68. However, when they followed their father's instruction by entering from different gates, that did not help them, but that could satisfy their father, who was a wise and an experienced man because of Rabbi's Creator's grace. 69. When they came before Joseph, he told his brother that he should stay with him as he was his own brother. Joseph also advised him not to worry about the past event. 70. After they were provided with the corn, a cup for drinking water was placed in his brother's bag. When they were about to move, a cry was heard that the persons of the caravan were thieves. 71. Brothers of the caravan inquired from the crier, king's man, as to what was missing from the place. 72. King's man said that a cup was missing. The king uses that cup for drinking water. Whoever finds the cup will be rewarded by a camel load of provisions. 73. They said that they have not come to that place for any wrongdoing and that they were not thieves. 74. King's man was asked as to what will be the punishment to the person who may have stolen the cup. 75. King's man said that the person who is found to have stolen the cup will be held and personally retained as a laborer. This will be his punishment. 76. The search of the sacks of brothers was carried out. Thereafter, bag of Joseph, brother, was searched. The cup was recovered from that sack. Allahi Creator said that this was the plan to help Joseph under the law of the land to retain Joseph's brother, otherwise he could not have been kept back to be with Joseph. Persons with more knowledge than another Allahi Creator could not have been created. However, only He is all-knowing. 77. The brothers of caravan said that his brother had also committed a theft earlier. Joseph kept the conduct of his brothers as a secret, but he smiled at heart. Joseph told brothers of caravan that they had committed a serious wrong, allegation of theft by Joseph. However, the truth is known to Wallahu Creator. 78. The brothers requested addressed the chief that the thief's father was a very old man, one of them be retained in his place. He is a gentleman. 79. Allahi Creator does not permit them to hold up any person other than the thief. That will make the chief unjust. 80. Brothers were disappointed and stopped pleading further. The eldest brother in their private meeting reminded them that they had sworn an oath in the name of Ilahi, Creator, at the instance of their father. They had already lied in spite of the oath in the name Allahi, Creator, at the instance in the case of Joseph. Therefore, he will stay back in this land till their father permitted, decided otherwise, or Wallahu, Creator, willed otherwise. 81. They were bidden to go home and tell their father that his son had committed theft. This was true. They could not know what the future was. 82. He could inquire in the place or ask persons in the caravan about the incident. They were telling the truth about theft. 83. They followed the advice, repeated it before Jacob. Jacob told them they had cooked up a story. He trusts Wallahu, Creator, and he will wait patiently. He prayed to him for his safe return together with Joseph. He is in the know of all things. 84. In disappointment and in grief he left their company, saying that he is very much in great grief. His eyes became white, and he fell into a deep silence. 85. They told their father that he will not forget Joseph till his death or till he became sick very seriously. 86. Father told them that he was sorrow-stricken and relating his grief to Ilahi, Creator. They do not know of what he knows from Wallahu, Creator. 87. Father requested his sons not to lose heart and have trust in the mercy of Ilaha, Creator. They should venture out and inquire about Joseph and his brother. The believers in Allah, Creator, continue to be optimistic. 88. The brothers of Joseph once again appeared before Joseph and said that they are in great distress. Therefore, they have brought his small capital. They requested Joseph to let them have full quantity of provision in lieu of their small capital. This may be considered as an act of charity on them. Innallaha, Creator, rewards those who give charity. 89. Joseph inquired from them if they remembered as to what they had done to Joseph and his brother. 90. They, brothers, out of curiosity inquired of Joseph if he was Joseph. He said that, yes, he was Joseph. His brother was also with him. Annallahu, Creator, as shown his grace on them. Joseph said that persons who do good and avoid evil and are patient, Innallaha, Create, rewards them suitably. 91. They, brothers, said, relenting, that Creator had far elevated him above them. They were sinners. 92. Joseph told them that they need not reproach themselves for the past. Allahi, Creator, has forgiven them. He is very merciful. 93. Joseph asked them to carry his shirt to show to his father. He will be able to see. He should come to meet him with all the family members. 94. After the men of caravan had departed, their father told the sons that he smells the presence of Joseph. Do not think that he has lost his wits. 95. The sons said that he has been in distress and has developed a weak intellect. 96. Thereafter, the good news came. The bearer of Joseph's shirt put it near his father's face. Upon this, father gained his sight and he was able to see. He had told them that he knew about the truth due to Allah's Creator's blessings. 97. The sons requested their father to pray to him to forgive them and that they were sinners. 98. He, father, assured them that he would pray to Rabbi Creator for their forgiveness. 99. Later on, all of them came to meet Joseph, who welcomed them to Egypt. He, Joseph, told his parents that they will live with him. 100. Joseph seated his parents onto his seat, and upon which his parents bowed and lay in front of Joseph. He reminded his father of the dreams that he had related to him. His father, Allah Creator, has made the dream come true. It was due to the grace and kindness of him that the past events concerning him and his father had been preplanned by him. All the past events, like his father's coming out of the desert, Joseph's imprisonment, etc., were preplanned by him. Rabbi Creator knows everything and knows what is best for the believers in him. 101. Joseph expressed his gratefulness to Rabbi Creator for the high office in the land and for enabling Joseph to be able to interpret the dream's visions. He said that he, who created the skies and the earth, was his guardian in this life and in the life hereafter. Joseph prayed that he should always do good deeds and he should die as an obedient of and believer in Muslimin him. 102. What he has revealed to him, Prophet Muhammad, are matters of days when he was not there. He was not with them when those people hatched their conspiracies. 103. Most of the people may not believe if he told them of what he has been told, however much he may be wanting to tell them. 104. For what he does and say for them, he does not expect any compensation therefore from them. The message given to him is for all. 105. In spite of the fact that there have been large number of events which people had suffered or undergone, yet they remain indifferent to his commands, revelation, etc. 106. Most of them are disbelievers and polytheists creating partners of Billahi Creator. 107. They cannot feel safe by joining others with Wallahu Creator in view of Billahi's Creator's wrath, which may fall on them, or the day of judgment hereafter, which may come about by surprise. They will not be able to foresee the same. 108. He should tell them that he follows his own ways to invite people to be his obedience believers. He does this with a definite knowledge, and so do those who follow him. Allahi Creator is great. He, Nabi, will never join anyone else as his partner. He is not a polytheist. Do good, get gardens. 109. Rabbi Creator had sent messengers before him who had been inspired by him. They were persons from amongst their own people. Why do not the people see as to what was the ultimate end of other people before them? Gardens, Jannat, is the best place for those who do good. All should clearly know this. 110. His help reaches in all those cases where the apostles are disappointed and are under despair and are told that they, apostles, were liars. All of them will be secured by him. The wrongdoers have to face the chastisement later no sooner. They cannot avoid it. 111. In the events relating to the earlier apostles, there is much to know and understand for the wise people. Those are not fabricated or made up events. This is a reaffirmation of what had happened in the past. For the believers, this contains expositions, guidelines, etc. to follow.